Hello, it's Catherine, and I am here with some brand new books. Thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope you're going to be excited to see these new titles that I just got from my library. I know my kiddos are going to be so excited. In fact, some of these are going to become read-alouds because I read to my kids every day, every week. Let's get started. The first one I have is called She Made a Monster. This is how Mary Shelley created Frankenstein. Now, kids love scary, especially our older kids. They absolutely love it. This book is written by Lynn, Fulton, and illustrated by Felicity Sala. And it is all about the real Mary Shelley and how she came up with the idea for Frankenstein for the story. It's actually a really beautiful book. I love the illustrations and the coloring. It reminds you of the old Victorian age, of course, of when that she lived, and I think that you will enjoy these illustrations as well. And it talks about how she was challenged by I think it was Lord Byron to come up with a ghost story. Mary Shelley was just really struggling. She couldn't figure out what she was going to write about, and it came down to the last minute. Now, as far as I know, this was based on the true story. There might have been a little dramatic license taken, but I think the kids will find it fascinating, and of course it'll be perfect for around Halloween. The next one I have for you is a really cool one about Houdini. Now, kids may or may not recognize the name, but once you start talking about him, I think that they will remember him, or at the very least, you can talk about what a famous magician he was. But this book is called The Houdini Box. It's written by Brian, I could never say his name correctly. I believe it's Selznick. That makes sense to me, but I'm not 100% sure. In this book, it talks about how when Houdini was a young child, he wanted to be a magician. I was about to say musician. No, he wanted to be a magician. And it talks about his journey to become one. And I love the illustrations again in this story. These are black and white. They look like pencil drawings, but they're done very, very well. Lots of detail. And throughout the story, Houdini is trying to find his way and figure out where he fits and how he can become a magician. So I like this one too. The kids, I think, are going to love that. And then the last one I have to share with you right now, another biography. This one is called On the Corner of Chocolate Avenue. It is written by Tziporah, maybe Cohen, and illustrated by Steven Salerno. And who doesn't love chocolate? Especially those of us who are teachers. We love our chocolate. This is all about how Milton Hershey brought chocolate to America. So in our story here, we find Milton Hershey was very poor when he was young, and it was a very expensive treat for people during those days. And so he didn't get the chance to enjoy some of those treats. And as he grew up, he was looking for different things to do. He took on an apprenticeship that he didn't like. He faced a lot of failures, but eventually we all came to know and love him because, of course, of Hershey's chocolate. So this would be a really fun one for your kids. Look at those Hershey Kisses. Yum. So this would be a really good one as well for your kids to learn more about Milton Hershey and how he became the man he became and how he got that delicious chocolate. I have all three of those in my library. Cannot wait to read them to our kiddos, and maybe there's some that you would like to check out too. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe and like below. Thanks so much. Bye.